Good morning, Nadine.
Good morning, Jackie. How are you?
Fabulous. Look at the beautiful day I have here in Ireland today.
Oh, that's amazing. Here it's still somewhat cloudy and foggy with Sahara dust in the air. So it's kind of yellowish, which is interesting.
Okay.
Let's see.
Wow. Well,
Yes.
we're having a beautiful St. Paddy's
And I'm
weekend.
on a visitation morning in school, which we can finally go. So that's
Ah, nice.
why.
We're finally
That's
out.
why.
Good. Good.
Yes,
Well,
exactly.
Ireland is all out. Happy St. Paddy's Day to everybody. So there we go. Mm.
Absolutely. And let's, like everything, remember why we celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Like, what's the root? Because how we celebrate it today might not be exactly the way or the cause why they initially even celebrated this. And that's
Exactly.
what we do with this book, right? We go to the roots
Mm.
of where prosperity comes from, the roots of who you are, how you can tap into your infinite potential in order to flourish and prosper,
Mm.
because you too can be prosperous.
There we go. So what are we at? We're in the magic box. We're chapter 4, page 80. So the magic box is all about thinking about consciousness and your levels of awareness and the thoughts that you're putting in and what you're doing.
Exactly. And last week we looked at the how lack can become an obsession. And so today we're going into, so what can we do? Want to
Okay,
go ahead and read, Jackie?
I will. Maybe you put your mute on mute because the wind is getting you. There you go. Awesome. How shall we raise the mental level at such a time? By changing our attitude and expecting the best from every person, place, and thing. All right, so that's just telling us once again, just be aware of what you say to yourself. How many times do you think, oh, this is a nightmare? This is the worst day of my life, So expect the best. No, what am I grateful for? Look at the beautiful weather, look at the beautiful this, look at the beautiful that, the opportunities that we get. Okay? Emerson said, assume a virtue if you have it not. That is such good advice. And we can begin now by shifting the center of our mental gravity from self to God, or your higher awareness, your higher spirit, whatever you want to call it, from the circumference to the hub. The first thing is to make God the center of everything we say, think, feel, and do. This action will not only give the mind an upward and forward look, but it will raise the mental level. So then he says the next step is to reverse every negative the instant it appears by giving all power to the consciousness of good. You will give no power to failure, delay, doubt, disappointment, despair, reverse, misfortune, or bad luck. What the mind makes, it can unmake. The other day, Nadine, someone was complaining to me that they were sitting in traffic. And I was like, traffic is the universe's way of telling you to either slow down or put you in a place where there could be an opportunity or get you to just stop rushing that mind.
Exactly. And what stands out for me is also you'll give no power to failure, delay, doubt, and disappointment. And that doesn't mean it doesn't happen, but it says that if it happens, you don't give power to it. So don't
Correct.
stay there. You can accept it, you can understand. And it just, all these mean that you're out of alignment. So there is some shadow work to do. There's just a question, how can I get into alignment as soon as possible? So don't negate it. Don't think it doesn't exist, because it does. Just don't stay there.
Don't give it the power. Don't give it the thoughts. Don't give it the energy. So
Exactly.
true. Yeah. Where was I? You'll give no power. All right. What the mind makes, it can unmake. Do not get upset when things do not turn out right. Do not expect the worst when things go wrong. Know that your mind has the power to make anything right. Refuse to be depressed or disappointed. Give no place to worry, fear, doubt, or uncertainty. When losses, misfortunes, and troubles come, meet them with the conviction that they are only temporary. If you are compelled to wait for your good, make sure that you are growing in the meantime. Do not
Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
If you are compelled to wait for your good, make sure that you are growing in the meantime. Read books like this, listen to podcasts like we're doing right now. Get your mind in the right place. Do not let interruptions, recessions, or delays make you impatient. When you meet conflict or inharmony, refuse to become divided or distressed in your thought. Hold rigidly the St. Paul statement, none of these things move me. Look upon defeats, failures, and mistakes as putty in your hands. That is so beautiful. Maintain the attitude and feelings that will awaken and bring out the very best that is in you. Know that you can change circumstances and conditions by changing your thoughts, your consciousness, your awareness. Isn't that lovely?
It's beautiful. It's just so exact. And all you have to do is to just do this, right?
Yeah.
What makes you, whatever the situation now, what makes you feel a little bit better, a little bit closer to your goal, a little bit more comfortable in the feeling you are, right? And
So
that is
true.
the next step. That's not the goal. You hold on to your goal and then take the step, one step at a time, and celebrate yourself for this.
Well, this is it. Continue to find the good in everything. So I'm going to carry on with one more paragraph because it's so beautiful. It makes no difference how poorly things may be going in the outer world. Your job is to keep things going right in mind. The more you become conscious of in mind, the more your subconscious powers will produce for you. That is the law of increase. If you train your mind to think in terms of abundance, you will experience abundance in every department of your life. The things you desire will come to you in abundant measure. Now let us recapitulate. Our purpose has been so to stock your mind with the ideas of abundance that they will cause your consciousness to move in the direction of abundance and produce for you those things which you specifically desire. It is important not only that you become aware of the fabulously rich powers of your mind, but that your desire for abundance be continuous and deep. There's millions of people who never get beyond moderate circumstances because they do not become conscious of the unlimited powers, potential, possibilities, and vast riches in their mind. It is obvious that the larger part of the consciousness functions independently of their good because there is no pattern to give it form.
And what you also said there is for those things which you specifically desire, which gives us a hint to really think, what is it that specifically I desire? So be very accurate and outspoken and precise about not only the thing or the experience, sorry, but also the emotion you want to have when you're in that situation or when you have that thing. So become is be and it will come.
Well done, Nadine. I love that. So it's vitally important that we focus on that feeling of the goal achieved. You know, living in that feeling of the goal achieved is so important. You know, these little setbacks, and they can be big setbacks, can start knocking you and knock you. But we got to remember to keep our focus on that end achievement, the purpose.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So should we stop there
So
for
let's
the day?
close, or maybe close with the 4 important factors, and then we will also start there next week to just recap, because
Yes.
repetition is key.
Exactly. Okay, so the 4 important factors in demonstrating greater prosperity are: number 1, remove every impediment and obstacle to the idea of prosperity. So what does he mean right there? So stop thinking lack, stop thinking I can't, stop thinking it's impossible. I am possible. Everything is possible. All right. Number 2, create a deep and conscious desire for abundance. You deserve abundance. Just feel it, live it, be it, and you will achieve it. Number 3, become conscious of more of everything in your mind. So what he means with that is just look at what you have. Be grateful, right?
And that's the one step which is mentioned. What is the next step? What is the one thing you can do right now? And there is always a little thing you can do right now.
Right now. And number 4, use what you have. So important.
That is so important.
Mm.
That's also becoming conscious of what you have and that you have. And you can always just start where you're at. And that's good. So start there. Be conscious of what you have.
It's vitally important to
Ah, that
keep
was
doing
beautiful.
those 4 key points, important factors for demonstrating greater prosperity. And those are the 4 things. Just every day, read that and remind yourself. That's so important. Thanks, Nadine.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jackie. So I'll head back to school where they learn maths and other things. And ultimately, prosperity shall thrive.
Exactly. I'll thrive, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you same place. Well, not the same place, because we'll be Nadine can be at school and I've changed rooms. So we just shake it up a little bit, but we'll be here
Same
Friday
place, online.
online, exactly.
So
Thanks, Nadine. See you
So
next
bye,
week.
everybody. See you
Bye.
next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.